All right, we're back. This is what you call transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Mark that down. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube DeviantArt that are in response to comments I made against the Deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Here, I'm wearing my vaccinated shirt underneath my work shirt. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's gotten a bit colder around here, so, yeah, I'm wearing 2 layers, got some long johns on, because I basically get off at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. So, and I stand outside of our building and while I wait for my Uber. So then it's like, yeah, I had to wait, I got to wait for that thing. So I got to basically hang out in the cold for a bit, just how it goes. But yeah, just how you do, so gotta get warm up, gotta stay warm, gotta do it. Let's continue on with the stuff. My heckler on DeviantArt. These are some of our first media stuff we did at first. How he helped me figure out how to get hate mail things going. He actually, trying to stop me and make all kinds of rumors about me. He helped me figure out how to properly fight against the transgender lifestyle. So there we go. Anyway. What else should I say? Then why don't you tell me about your life? Why bother? Why bother? You're biased against trans people. So no matter how good my life is, or no matter how honest I am with you, you'll never listen to reason. It's like, didn't you just say that I don't know the first thing about your transgender issues? How am I supposed to learn if you won't tell me? And he's basically so combative. He's like, how you learn? Supposed to learn if you're not open to learning. Like, try me and see. Okay. He helped me learn all kinds of stuff. I gotta find those notes, those private notes, because it's like the notes he would say is something like, "I know where you are, who you are, and where you live." I'm like, he did not know where I was and who I am and where I live. He didn't, obviously, and I don't live there anymore. So even then, if he did actually know, he sure took his time trying to come over, and even then, he would be like, "Where is this dude?" Like, "Oh, he moved out months ago, years ago." So. Someone said the dude says trans people transition because they are the gender they say they are. Now here's the deal: I was getting gender and sex confused at this point. Now I know that biological sex is different than gender / identity. But if someone wants to, basically people are getting things wrong when they're saying I do not identify as male, the male or female. But I'm like, that's not an identity though. It's a biology. You gotta basically stop lying about your biological sex. That's what I'm telling them. So lying about your biological sex because that's normal. What you're supposed to be doing is showing your identity through how you act, not by disguising yourself as something else. Yeah, I saw that. But I got the on. I say they are. Leave. I know they are the gender they say they are. I know it's a very difficult concept to accept. Sadly, you'll need to face the fact that you're wrong. I say they believe they are the gender they say they are, based on stereotypes, likes, and dislikes, which are not only the right way, or not the right ways to determine gender. Only reproductive organs can do that. And I guess I was getting it wrong. Biological sex is only determined by reproductive organs. Gender / identity is interpreted by likes, dislikes, things like that. Not stereotypes. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. They believe they are the gender they say they are, based on stereotypes and likes, dislike. Nope, wrong. Try again, even though it's right. Even though it's right, it's wrong. I can't let you be right. I say, what is it? The ones that are in Greek schools, they don't like that they don't like that they aren't allowed to play with the toys that they want to play with. The ones aren't allowed to wear the clothes they want to wear. The ones that go through puberty are afraid how people will treat them once they develop. And the full-grown ones don't like how they are being treated by others and think that transitioning will help treat them. The right transitioning, they will treat it better. This is all about likes, dislikes, types of fear. Think about the time people have said, that girl's toy, or that's a girl's toy, or a boy's toy. What makes a toy male or female? Legitimate questions. And so he says, you're not very bright, are you? That's all you have to say. My gosh, he's asking the deep questions. What do I do? Mock his intelligence. Oh, yeah, you're not very bright, are you? I was like, actually, I am. But I do have a tendency to rush through things sometimes, and I will work on that. Answer my previous question. What makes a toy male or female? And this guy gives some crazy answers. He says, what makes a toy male or female? I don't know. You tell me. Us trans folks would love it if you people answer that question for us. I say, okay, it's stereotypes. Look at most commercials about toys like Barbie or Polly Pocket. Who do they have playing with them? Girls. And look at what's all G.I. Joe. Who's usually playing with them? Boys. That is how the stereotypes get started. It's messed up because play is about using your imagination. And not all boys want to play war, and not all girls want to play house. The issue is the DeviantArt. At least at first, there was no likes and dislikes. There are now, kind of. You get like hearts, you know. You can get like hearts, you know. Some of you will heart your comment, you know. They'll do that, you know. But back in the old days, they didn't have that, you know. This is definitely this is the old stuff, the gray background and stuff, the greenish gray background and everything. It's just wow. It does take you back. It does take you back. Holy house. Oh, then the dude says, "You're preaching to the choir, kiddo. Trans people understood this stuff way before you did." No, I thought you said, "I don't know. You tell me." So sad. You did this stuff way before you did. I don't cuss over that word. And whatever anti-trans argument you're trying to make, it isn't working because I say it isn't. Just stop and admit you're wrong. You're embarrassing yourself somehow. You know, I'm not embarrassing myself. You know why? You're trying to say that stuff that's right is wrong. Ignore that. You know. So changing how you look, I messed up. I said. So changing how you look fix all problems. I don't believe it. I'm like, I messed up on that. I should have read the thing. Way before you did. If I had known better, I would have been like, "Hey, I thought you said you didn't know." You know. I went for the insulting option. I don't believe it. Nobody ever said that. They said it all the time. Stop strawmanning people, you moron. You know, unlike us, strawmanning dysphoria. You know. Further, what the heck am I talking to someone who has usher thoughts, little girls that are animated and not actual girls in this phase? I'm into effed up stuff, but that stuff you're into is something else that's not as effed up. You're not very bright. You're creepy. You're unwilling to learn anything that contradicts your insane devotion to skepticism, and you're more dense than depleted uranium. And your life probably effing sucks because you're not smart enough to make any truly informed decisions. I'm wasting my time on you. Like, gosh, how many times do I have to say it? Nikki wears coveralls. You can't have enough shot on someone who wears those. People who believe they're trans do say that stuff. You just don't like it. I'm using their words. But it's the best of evidence I have. It's from their own mouths, you know. And this is how it started. Figuring out I have to use their own words against him. You know. Diagrams will help. What is truly male, what is truly female will help. But their own words convict them. So let's go. Whoever this Nikki is, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about this stuff deeper in your faves. Research my faves. You know. Well, stay on topic. I know it's hard for someone who isn't very bright, but you can do it. It's like we're talking about little girls, right? So I am on topic. You know, idiot. I was like, you're the one saying I had upskirt shots of little girls in my faves. And how far back did it go? Well, when I first joined. If so, this is a Ray Ryan post. Doesn't he have a disclaimer that all the girls he draws are over 18? That the girls are very small. They're not kids. Whatever. Idiot, pedophile, bigot. You know. So they are not real. You're gasping at straws at this point. You know. They're naming him the straw grasper. Grasper. You're grasping at straws. Just like you do with trying to rationalize your transphobia with truth. Continue. Wow, I have it, and we'll continue to show you this and I'm right. Like this one. I started putting stuff from people on DeviantArt who were saying they're transgender on there. That's how it began, right here. Well, transgender, was a girl a boy, or a boy a girl? Is what's between their legs? Yes. What's on there? I don't know. She's blaming her body for something that's not his fault. The way others treating her is the problem here. She needs to learn to accept her body as is and ignore the haters. You know. Oh, great. Okay, that was the end of that one. Okay. Different little things. Oh, bee and puppy cat. You know, bee from bee and puppy cat. Looking very cute. Very nice. All that hair. My gosh. That mane. So good. Bee and puppy cat hanging out. Yeah, bee has having an issue, having a problem. She's all sad. Some different creatures. Oh, more DeviantArt stuff. Being trans does not mean being gay, part 1. Someone said, I say it's a synonym for confused, though, at least to me. There's no need to change your body. There isn't. Someone's like, oh yeah, I got a new person coming in, being all angry. I was like, it's none of your business to sit there and do that. The statement was derogatory and offensive through truth. You know, and someone said, literally none of your business. What other people do with their bodies, laughing my butt off. Actually, it is my business. When someone wants to harm themselves, we must do what we can to stop it.